and welcome to another episode of Forking Around with Paul and Jill. And this is the Easter edition, in case you
haven't noticed.
So thanks very much for my bunny ears.
I love the bunny ears. I like it. It's really suits you. It looks good.
Thank you.
What is your favorite time? I mean, my favorite time is obviously Christmas and Easter. But what do you love mostly about Easter?
When I was a kid, it was all about the chocolate.
Of course.
It was about the chocolate. It's become about the hot crust buns, I'm going to be honest with you.
Really?
I love hot crust buns. And what I love is they start selling them all year round now.
Exactly. And you know, they start selling it without raisins.
Yes.
They're selling the chocolate hot crust buns.
Extra cinnamon.
Yeah, extra spicy.
Yes.
I was going to take extra spicy because I thought I could do
They're
the
actually
food.
nice.
Is
They're
it?
Extra spicy ones.
Damn, I thought you didn't like it. So I generally make my own pickled fish every year. I like using like a hardish kind of fish, like I do snook or yellowtail or something like that. But I also don't stick just to the pickled fish on Good Friday.
Yes.
You know, I like having some garlic and peri-peri prawns or some prawn curry, some grilled fish, baked bread, you know, the whole feast of celebrating what it actually means, but also not taking away what Good Friday obviously means to us all. And then obviously comes Easter Sunday with the chocolates.
Absolutely. You speak about different fish. Is there a specific fish that one should use for pickled fish?
A lot of people use hake. To me, it's just a very soft and flaky fish. Like I said, I like using snook because I love snook.
Okay.
And a yellowtail. So I like a firm fish. And when I do fry my fish, I don't batter my fish. These ones are battered. But I generally don't batter my fish. I would put a slight flour on it, but not egg and flour. And I would fry it extra hard.
Okay.
So once you lay it, because you want to lay it for like 4 or 5 days in the sauce. And it doesn't get all mushy and soft, and you know. So that is my trick to making pickled fish.
That's why you use a firm fish.
I use a firm fish, and I fry it crispy.
And what about bones?
You just have to dig the bones out, man.
There's no way around that.
No, there's no way. I mean, I
That's
know.
the one thing I don't like about fish is bones. Very often, if I find bones on one part of the fish, you spin it around, there are no bones on the other end.
So
generally.
so Gary lets me flake his fish before he eats it.
So
because
I'm not the only one.
No, you're not the only one.
Great.
So I flake his fish and then he eats it. But I like that whole messy, although my nails will be stained, but I like that whole messiness. We're digging out in the fish and everybody's having conversation and you got your hot cross bun, you know. And then my other option that I love doing is, because generally it was cold on Easter. I don't think it's cold anymore.
Not right. It's earlier this year, though.
Yeah, it's earlier. But I would like, in my book, I've got a mussel chowder, which I always make on Good Friday. So that would be our intro. Everybody comes in, everybody sits and relax, and we're all eating this mussel chowder as a starter, and some warm soup, and it just, you know, soup just makes everything feel warm and fuzzy. And then we go into some peri-peri prawns and garlic breads and prawn curry. You know, you have to be on Good Friday. Crayfish curry, crayfish salad. So we do the whole spread on Good Friday. Wow. Everything. Just, you know, and our family's together and there's laughing and the kids are running around and it's just such a happy time.
You were speaking about what you love about Easter. Now, when I was a kid, I mentioned I love the Easter eggs. Actually, that wasn't the whole story. I love the Easter egg hunt.
Yes.
I love actually being able to go out. My parents used to hide the Easter eggs and they'd have to count how many there were. And now I've started being on that side of it, you know, as the bunny who goes and hides the eggs.
We do that as well. We give the kids little baskets and we also, you get a little shell, like a plastic container that looks like an egg, and then we add our own little surprises in there,
cool.
And then we plant it all around and we put the kid's name on. So if Catherine finds Tristan, she has to hide it again, and then Tristan finds his.
And that makes sense, because you get one kid is going to find 30, another kid's going to find 5.
Yeah, and it's like, I got more eggs than me, but yeah.
Exactly.
And then the other thing that we kind of got our kids into for Easter is to get the fruit in.
Yes.
We would literally have a chocolate fountain. And pop our things in there, and then we'll let the kids do that.
I'm checking out this chocolate fountain.
And
I'm loving it.
they just love messing with the chocolate, but they actually get the grapes in it as well.
I love it. I love it.
So we do a variety of fruit.
I see so.
Yeah. And then, well, I mean, damn, how good is watermelon with chocolate?
I don't know. I've never had it until now. Wait, hang on. Let's grab this.
Oh, the chocolate fountain messed all over anyway. So we have these chocolate fountains going all day, and it's nice, eh?
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Good combination. And you know what else we like? Not we, but I've been in households where they've done like a treasure hunt for the Easter eggs as well.
Yeah. Wow.
Which is another good idea.
You know, I think another good idea could be for adults, because all we really sit and do is watch the kids run around, is actually do like a, what was that amazing race?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
For Easter eggs. You know, so we could write up some rules. There's one person that get nominated every year to write up the rules, and they have to do an amazing race as a family. That could be interesting instead of just like sitting, oh, you're loving the chocolate.
Oh, sorry, are we filming?
No. So this is my favorite fruit, is dragon fruit.
Can I tell you something?
Ah.
Never ever had dragon fruit. Let's try it without.
Try it without the chocolate. Oh. Nice, huh?
It's like kiwi.
Yeah, something similar. And obviously strawberries and chocolate, figs and chocolate. We've got all the mini little Easter eggs. The trick for the chocolate fountain, guys, if you have a chocolate fountain, try and melt your chocolate, temper your chocolate, and add some cream. Some of them would say you can add oil. I've always first tried with the cream before I do it. And then you're making like a chocolate ganache, which is a runny chocolate, and you pour it in and you make sure that your
chocolates.
Yeah, the thing is nice and hot. I couldn't get to that now.
Yeah.
And then it just runs, and you keep on filling it up with chocolate, and because the chocolate will obviously start getting.
I was going to ask, how long will the chocolate fountain really last for?
So this could run for about 30 minutes.
And you were saying actually that this is 18 years old.
This one.
Not talking about
the chocolates, because they've been well aged. The machine is actually 18 years old. We had a couple of these at our wedding.
Okay.
So my mom did our catering for our wedding, and the only request I had, I never wanted queues. I said, Mommy, I don't want people to stand in lines. I hate that. I hate when I go to any reception and I have to stand in a queue for food.
Yeah.
And we took the round tables and we stuck them all around the back of the venue.
Cool.
And we had a seafood bar, a curry bar, vegetable bar, a salad bar, dessert bars, and we had all these chocolate fountains out, and we had chocolate bar one cakes and fruit, and it was December, so we could go really boss on all of that. And Gary was really into his spur meal at that point in time. So he wanted a steak and onion rings and chips.
My own heart, right
So
there.
one of my chef buddies actually came and prepared your steak while you waited. So we had 180 guests at our wedding. All 180 guests could get up at the same time, no lines, and I had friends that literally first went to the dessert station, like you just started now, and they started eating from the chocolate fountain.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. And they started eating from the chocolate fountains and all the desserts that was out, and then they went to we had crayfish, we had everything at the wedding. It was really, really, I think 18 years later, people still speak about it. I don't think people remember, because I never had a real venue. I had a town hall because I forgot to book a venue. As an event coordinator, you know, you always...
It's like your own comes second.
Yeah. It's like a plumber whose, taps are always broken.
Yes, exactly.
You know? Or a radio also doesn't have a radio or something. So we had a town hall. So it wasn't this fancy venue. I never had fancy things on the table, but everybody says the food was unbelievable. Yeah. And I always feel that food generally makes any event, and food brings people together, ultimately.
Absolutely.
So my pickled fish, I was going to start how we're going to make it. So I fried the fish. I saute my onions with my vinegar, and my masalas, and then I just braise it in the pot, and it cooks and it boils for a while. While the sauce is hot, I throw it over the fish and we leave it to cool. And it just stays there for the next 5 days until you eat it. I like a lot of spice in it, so I add some whole chilies in it as well. Cool. Slightly spicy, not as sweet as some of the store-bought ones. But that's the fun of Good Friday for me.
Absolutely. The recipes will be in the description below.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And tell us what you do on Easter as well. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, tell us what you like, what you love doing. So here we've got our pickled fish. Paul has started obviously with these. Oh, here we go. We've got so many cameras here. And some hot cross buns.
There's not enough there.
There's more.
Oh.
There's
Yeah,
more.
good.
We can do more. So, hot cross buns. These are store-bought. We can make it for you. I can also put a hot cross bun recipe for you.
Oh.
I don't have a fork here.
Mm.
Oh, your plate is full of chocolates. I don't
Yes,
know what
I
you're
know.
going to do.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
He's going to lick it.
Cleaning my plate.
Oh. So, this is actually yellowtail. One of my favorites. And I
I
simply,
do love yellowtail as well.
yeah, so I simply just love doing this, you know.
Can I grab a hot crust bun there?
Of course you may. Can I take my hand?
Yes, thank you.
There we go. And this,
I'm always the guy who will cut it in half.
of
or
course.
Cut it, break it in half, and then like load them.
Oh yeah, and there's no bones in here.
Fantastic.
You know, the pickled fish and the buns, it's such a nostalgic taste.
Oh yeah.
You know, it takes you back to your granny. Maybe, I don't know, it takes me back to my granny. And for many years, I didn't have to make pickled fish because my granny made it, bowls and bowls of it. And the whole family together and her just looking and watching us and being so happy with the family around.
This is so good.
And Paul had a busy day today, so,
I did.
well, no, we still work, guys. And generally, I don't know, you put butter on your hot cross buns?
Generally, yeah, but I mean, I'm not going to do it if I'm going to have this.
Mm.
And I will warm it up so that it melts.
The butter.
Oh,
with some
that's
cheese on it.
Yes.
You must pop it in the air fryer and the cheese melts all over it.
Oh,
And it's slightly toasted. So guys, please, in your comments below, tell us what are your plans for Good Friday, Easter Sunday, Easter Monday. What do you do as a family that brings tradition into play? And yeah, what is fun? I mean, we just put some bunny ears, and I don't think we sit actually on Easter with bunny ears. I think the kids do.
we're like, oh,
Yeah, maybe. I think this is a new tradition that we can start. Some bunny ears.
Lovely.
Oh, this is really good, guys.
This is amazing. This is so good. Oh my goodness, this is
Yeah.
so good.
So now you need to, now it's when the chocolate comes in.
Now you see, this is my type of food challenge. I'm just saying, putting it out there.
Yeah, but that's the stuff that you like.
Yes.
You see?
That's why it's my type of
Yeah.
food.
So can you see, I don't know if those who can see, the chocolate is getting a bit thick now because it's been running. I should actually just like mix it through with some more ganache. Oh, we're going to have eggs now. Eggs.
Just cheers.
Cheers with the eggs. I want a white one.
Oh, yeah, so do I actually.
I want a white one on the other side.
Oh, there we go.
So happy Easter. And happy Easter to all of you. Oh my God, more crackle. Oh my word. I'm diving for the fruit. Oh my word, that could be good.
What?
You folded. Oh. And that's a wrap for our Easter, full of chocolates on our Easter bunny hand. Is it Easter bunny or Easter chocolate hand?
Chocolate hand.
And the best way to get your kids to eat some fruit is a chocolate fountain. You don't even need a chocolate fountain. Do a chocolate ganache and just use it as a dipping as well. You don't actually need the chocolate fountain. That is just looks good on the table.
Brilliant.
To you and your family, happy Easter.
And to you and yours.
Thank you very much.
And to you and yours, happy Easter.
Happy Easter all.